I'm Leslie.
And I'm Shelly.
And we're Sisters in Ebert. Welcome back to another Movie Monday.
The hills are alive.
Show off.
With the sound of music. There's going to be a lot of singing in this episode. I hope you're ready.
The Sound of Music, 1965.
Oh, Julie Andrews. Dame Julie Andrews.
Dame Julie Andrews. And what was the dad's name?
Christopher Plummer.
Oh, yes. He is magnificent.
Georg,
yeah. I did not catch that until this.
Captain Von Trapp's name is not said very often in this movie.
It said
it's
a lot in the
captain.
movie. Yeah.
Just captain, not Georg.
When the Baroness comes, though, she says Georg constantly.
What? Who does?
The Baroness.
Oh, the Baron. Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's the only reason I picked up on his name this time. I'm like, what?
So this is a fun, nostalgic one for us. We used to watch this at Grandpa's house.
Yes, we
at
did.
Our grandparents' house. It was one of their VHSs that they had, and it was very limited back then.
Very limited.
And when you have a long weekend
it was
with your
that
grandparents.
or the Little House on the Prairie Christmas episode.
So we loved this movie.
We did.
We watched it a lot.
And I was thinking this was the one that Mom always wanted to watch when she was a kid, and Grandma would say no because she had something else on TV. But that was The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, The Wizard of Oz. Yes. Also, fun fact, Leslie was in The Sound of Music in high school.
I was. Junior year. I was a nun.
She was a nun.
One of the nameless nuns.
Nameless nun. But you know how to solve a problem like Maria. Like no
Do
other.
I? They don't really solve
Nobody knows how to solve a problem like Maria.
Is there anything before we start?
No, we'll just get into it.
Then let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. We open to the wind howling in the mountains.
Oh, yes.
It went
This
for
is
a while.
a long scene.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Where I did the Shelley and I fast forwarded a little bit.
I couldn't. My children were watching and they were like, I didn't know exactly when I was going to start, so I didn't want to start fast forwarding and ruin it for them.
Where in a valley, a church bell tolls, and a young nun in training, Maria, dances in the hills, singing The Sound of Music. I put McLean, my little Nicky baby, was captivated. He was in his he just stopped what he was doing. I was like,
he's a fan of Maria.
Yes. Maria hears the bells and runs off after the song, late for something, and is settled. And setting is set for Salzburg, Austria, in the last golden days of the 30s. The nuns all gather for a mass singing in Latin, and Maria cannot be found by Reverend Mother and others, as higher-ups doubt Maria's future in the convent.
She's no good.
No. Maria is found to be a woman of contradictions as the nuns explore in how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a candle to the flame? You don't make a whole song about it. You try to solve it.
And you don't certainly talk about somebody behind their back in song loudly.
So whispery. These nuns, they got gossip.
Maria comes running in right by the nun singing, slamming her, but is back and is called to Reverend Mother. Maria can't stop singing wherever she is and longed to be a nun as a child, and as she grew up on those mountains out there. Reverend Mother feels Maria must find out if she's meant to be in the Abbey, and so is sent to be the Von Trapp family's governess until September for 7 children. 7? As they have a difficult time keeping governesses.
I wonder why.
Maria leaves and tries to look at the bright side, and I have confidence in confidence alone.
But yeah, she was not pleased about going.
No.
She was very nervous about
She's
this.
amping herself up as she walks.
At one point in this, she trips.
Yeah.
It was not on purpose.
No, I saw that.
Yeah, but they left it in there. Like, it makes sense. She's nervous.
On the walk to the Von Trapp house, Maria makes a boisterous entrance to a strict household and is nosy, waiting for the captain to come down. She is just poking into a side room, lady,
let me just explore here.
You've been here about 5 minutes.
You are a nun. You are supposed to be very...
Yes.
This is why you're not doing well at the convent, sweetie.
The captain... The captain doesn't look like a captain, and Maria doesn't look like a governess. The poor didn't want her dress. She was like, "Oh, I only have this one." Well, he's like, "Well, you'll have to change your dress." "Oh, I don't have any other clothes. This is it." And she's like, "When we come to the abbey, we donate all of our possessions to the poor." And she's like, "Well, what about that one?" "Oh, the poor didn't want this one."
I never picked up on that line.
Did you really?
Until I did this rewatch, and it made me giggle.
And she is the 12th governess, lasting the last one only staying 2 hours. No playtime and nothing wrong with the children. Only governesses. Yeah. The children come down by whistle, marching like in the Imperial Navy. 5 girls and 2 boys: Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel. Gretel reminded me of Mac, my daughter.
Yeah, she did. So cute, little Gretel.
And her little impish, and they have like the same color hair. Yeah. And I was like, that looks like Mac. Maria must also learn their whistle calls and won't answer to a whistle call. I put neither does the captain. He doesn't answer to one either.
No.
Maria, you may call me captain. Maria was much more trouble at the Abbey and knows nothing about being a governess. And the kids try to take advantage, but are dismissed for a walk as Maria finds a frog in her pocket and a pine cone on her chair. Which, that reaction. Like, okay.
It's also like, you didn't look.
Yeah.
You should move the chair. How did it not fall off?
I know. Maria covers for their misbehavior to the captain and chats endlessly to the disdain of the captain and guilts the children about their earlier behavior, causing them all to cry. That evening, Rolf calls to the house with a telegram for Captain Von Trapp, and Liesel is excused as she fancies Rolf. The captain is going to Vienna to see the Baroness and will bring her and Uncle Max back with him.
Oh, Uncle Max! Oh, they're all very excited. Was he actually a brother?
I was going to ask that. I believe he probably was, because he's kind of supporting him, so I would think he would have to be family.
Yeah, they don't really address it at all.
I don't care for his little mustache, though.
No,
Looks a little close to somebody else at the time. Liesel sneaks out to see Rolf, and they explore their feelings in 16 going on 17.
I am 16 going on 17.
Now know that I'm naive.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that part. I remember the fellas will fall in line. But did Rolf sing that part? I don't know.
I think so. Along with some hints as unrest between Germany and Austria.
Mm-hmm. Rolf.
Yeah.
Rolf is.
Yeah. And Rolf, I always get bummed thinking Rolf. My friend Charles, who passed away, played Rolf in our production. So every time I think of Rolf, I think of Charles. Yeah. That night, Frau Schmidt brings Maria material to make herself dresses, but won't get material for play clothes for the children, as Captain doesn't let them play or anything reminding him of his wife. Maria is getting new curtains even though they're not needed, and Frau Schmidt reveals that Captain is thinking of marrying the Baroness before the summer's over. Maria says prayers.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yes, so she's like, that's why I'm there, to prepare them for having a mother. And knows she's there to help the children prepare for their new mother. I did write it. Liesel sneaks into Maria's room during prayers and was
soaking wet. A thunderstorm came.
And helped by Maria. Yeah, she came in through the window. Gretel is scared along with the others of the storm, and all the kids wind up in Maria's bed as she teaches them to think of their favorite things when scared or sad. Still don't know why this is a Christmas song.
It drives me crazy.
And me too.
I hate it. I
My
turn it off.
favorite things is not a Christmas song.
When the dog bites,
when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. They are interrupted in their joy by Captain Von Trapp, and the children are rushed back to bed as Maria is reminded the importance of discipline.
God bless Kurt. She
forgot Kurt. Yep, God bless Kurt. And what's his name? God bless what's his name. Captain also says no to material for play clothes, and Maria gets the idea to use the drapes that they're getting rid of as material. Soon Maria and the children dressed in drapes all go off to play
dressed in drapes
all throughout the town and in the hills.
She whipped out these clothes quickly.
The kids only play tricks on the governesses to get their dad's attention, and Maria teaches the kids to sing with do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Max, Captain, and Baroness arrive home, and Mac Max wants to explore to find a new singing group to make
a festival.
Stars.
Stars.
I thought it said stays, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Stars. And local urchins are seen playing in the trees. It's the Von Trapp kids. The Baroness notes that the captain is more at home there than in Vienna, and he notes that she brought some meaning back to his life. The captain wonders where the children are and goes to look for them, as Max wonders if the captain proposed yet. Max wants the 2 rich people he loves to keep the money in the family. The captain catches Rolf throwing stones at Liesel's window and brings Max a telegram in full Nazi mode, angering the captain, who warns Max not to give up and let the bad win. The children loudly arrive home with Maria in the canoe dressed in drape clothes and tip over in the water.
So this part was a little scary in filming because Gretel didn't know how to swim.
Oh, jeez.
So the plan was that...
it was just going to rock back and forth.
No, they were going to tip, but she was going to fall the same way as Julie Andrews, and Julie Andrews was going to catch her.
Okay.
They accidentally went opposite sides, like they lost balance, and she went in the opposite side. She went under, she swallowed a lot of water. Liesel saved her, and then she barfed all over Liesel.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, so that was a little scary for little Gretel here.
Oh, boy. The children warmly greet the Baroness as
They hug her like they're soaking wet.
They like give her like they each kiss her on the cheek or what? Yeah. Okay. So they warmly greet the Baroness as the captain blows the whistle, making them fall in line to greet the Baroness and reams Maria out for the kids climbing trees and in play clothes. Also,
they had to keep being squirted with a hose to keep them soaking wet in the sea.
The captain won't hear from Maria about his children, but she tells him anyway, and their fight is interrupted by hearing the children sing the Sound of Music to the Baroness.
It's lovely.
It is like heavenly, yeah. And the captain is overcome and actually joins in singing "Stunning the Children." The kids hug their father after the song, and Gretel brings some Edelweiss to the Baroness as Captain goes and apologizes to Maria.
My children were very confused how they got changed so quickly, like how they were dry.
They were very.
They were like, but weren't they just soaking wet? And I was like, yeah,
movie magic.
They went and changed, but their hair's not wet. I know.
And we'll get to know his children and ask Maria to stay, and is glad that music is back in the house. That's all it took.
That's an instant turnaround for the captain here.
Next is the Lonely Goatherd puppet show.
Oh my gosh.
From Maria and the kids, to the delight of the captain, Baroness, and Max.
Soon from above, the pale green goatherd, lay-o, lay-o,
Lay-o, lay-o, loo.
We love this part as
did.
kids.
I remember it'd be on late sometimes on a Sunday night, and Mom was like, you have to go to bed. And we're like,
please, let's get to the goat herd.
That and the So Long Farewell.
Oh, nothing better.
Yeah. The kids can keep the puppet show from Uncle Max, as he had the bill sent to Captain Von Trapp.
Okay, Max is funny.
And Captain tells Maria how impressed he is, and the Baroness offers to help Maria be a good nun. Yeah. Max gets the idea for the Von Trapp kids to be his next singing group, but Captain says no, they won't sing in public. The children want the next performer that night to be Captain Von Trapp, and he agrees after some prodding, singing Edelweiss. With Liesel, who couldn't sing a week ago, singing perfect harmony with him.
Just joining in.
Yeah. Max again wants the whole family to sing, including Captain, and the Baroness wants a party thrown for her while she is in town.
Why not?
Everyone is dressed to kill at the party. Some guests upset that with the Austrian flag in the hallway.
Yeah.
There is getting very subtle tones of Austria versus the Third Reich.
Yes, it is definitely. Sides are being drawn here, and it's clear that the captain is not on the majority.
No,
here.
And he was a Navy captain, so he was expected to fall in line with whatever. The kids all watch from the outside, and Liesel pretends to dance with Friedrich, joining in. And Maria is surprised that they could dance, as Maria tries to teach them an Austrian folk dance, which the captain notices and teaches the kids with Maria himself perfectly, even though she's not danced to it since childhood.
Oh, it's like riding a bike. Just
Yep.
came back.
I guess. The Baroness comes out to see them dancing as Captain and Maria lock eyes and Maria blushes. The kids say goodnight to the guests, so with so long farewell.
So long, farewell.
Off meter saying goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
Classic.
Yes. Max again wants the kids to perform at the festival, and Max asks Maria to join him at the party. The Baroness offers to help Maria and suddenly threatens her by causing her shame for Captain noticing her the other evening. Yeah. Maria is upset that the Captain has noticed her and decides that she should leave without a word, and the Baroness will help by keeping her secret and not telling the Captain. The Baroness Snake goes to celebrate getting rid of Maria, and Maria sneaks out, leaving a note. Intermission.
Intermission. In the whole movie. I just find it odd though that like they locked eyes, like that whole thing. But it was like they really detested each other to this point. Like it was a sudden. We're in love.
I think he flipped a switch because he saw that what she did for the kids.
I guess, but
yeah.
Goodness.
So after intermission, the Baroness
5 minutes too. Like
it's at least 5. I think it was a full 15 minute.
Really?
I think. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
I jumped.
I
don't
jumped
know.
Too. Next, the Baroness struggles playing with the children and
throwing a ball. 1, 8.
Yeah. Baroness talks to Max and plans to send the kids to boarding school like any good stepmother would do.
Which was true in real life. That was really going to happen if he had married the Baroness.
The kids don't feel like singing without Maria, but Max tries to push them to anyways to prepare for the festival.
They are not happy.
No. The kids ask the Captain if it's true Maria won't be back, but he coolly dismisses, saying the note said she missed her life at the Abbey too much. The kids asked who the new governess will be, and the Captain explains that they will have a new mother instead, as the kids solemnly give Baroness pecks on the cheek. Yeah. Kids go to the Abbey to look for Maria, but the nuns won't let them see her as Maria's in seclusion. Maria only speaks now in prayer and is brought to Reverend Mother, who asks what happened in the Von Trapp house and were they not good to her and blah, blah, blah. Maria explains that she was scared of her feelings for the Captain and feels love for him, as Reverend Mother helps her understand to follow her heart with Climb Every Mountain.
No!
Also,
Climb every mountain!
Cross every street!
Follow every So, fun fact about Mother, what's her name? Mother Superior. So, they dubbed her voice because she said she was too old to hit those notes.
Oh.
So, she has a dub. But so, she had to lip sync, but was struggling and, like, could not get, like, they had to keep restarting. Like, just the first, like, to get into the song.
How old was she?
I don't know. But, like, to get into the song, like, she could not get it, the timing right. Like, she could pick it up as it went on. So, they actually had to change the camera angle where she starts singing with it, where she's looking out the window, so it's behind her. Oh my God. They said it actually works better that way. Like, it looked more like she was pondering. Yeah. But, like, she was, like, getting really upset because she kept messing it up, and she felt so bad, and they had to keep restarting.
Also, I put a lot of foreshadowing that the Abbey walls are not meant to keep out problems or hide. Captain talks to the kids about them lying where they've been and are late for dinner, but fib saying they were berry picking and ate them, so Captain sends them to bed without dinner because they had so many berries.
Oh, you must be so full. He can see right through their lies.
The kids are upset to be hungry and not see Maria, so they sing favorite things again to try to feel better, as Maria comes in mid-song, immediately cheering up the kids.
Oh, hooray. I hope they got some food, though.
I know, right? The kids explain the Captain will be married to the Baroness, which disappoints Maria, and the Captain notices she's back, asking why she left without saying goodbye, as the Baroness also comes out. Maria is back until arrangements may be made for another governess when the Captain asks if she's back for good. Because she backs off right away as soon as she sees that they're engaged.
Yeah, she's like, oh heavens.
Yeah. This was a mistake. The Captain watches Maria on the deck later that night, and the Baroness asks him what he wants for a wedding present, but he breaks it off, saying it's not fair to her, and she ends it first, because she can't always be, like, she can't stand to be broken up with. So.
She's the one in control here.
So the captain goes to Maria by Liesel and Rolf's gazebo and wonders why she ran to the Abbey and what made her come back. And Maria finally admits that she missed him as well as the children as she finds out the Baroness and he are over. And he informed her that he can't marry someone while in love with another. And they kiss. I put, no one thought of the OG mom again. Yeah.
It's true. She looks forgotten. All these children.
Yeah. And saying, I must have done something good.
Must have done something good.
They
I
decide.
hate this part though. I think it's boring.
It's slow. Yeah. It's a pretty song, but it's slow.
Yeah.
They decide to ask the children. It keeps going too. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
They decide to ask the children for permission to marry Maria because he said, "Is there anyone I should ask permission?" And she said, "The children."
The children.
And the next scene is the wedding at the Abbey as Maria walks down the aisle to nuns belittling her, singing, "How do you solve a problem like Maria?"
How do you solve a problem like Maria? As she's walking down the aisle. I know that it, like, in years past, a lot of parents ended the movie here for their kids so that they ended with a happy ending and it didn't go into all the stuff. And I'm like, well, it is like a good ending if there's nothing else to the story.
I guess.
But there's so much
I
more
prefer
to the story.
historical accuracy.
I agree too. Like, I think the ending's so exciting.
That's where the tension is. Because you do get anxious.
This movie really does have full range. It has comedy, it has drama, it has romance, it has
music,
like historical things, music. Yeah, it's got every aspect of cinema that you could imagine.
I had it on the TV because I was being stubborn and my kids were like, "I want to watch this, I want to watch this." And I'm like, "Well, I'm watching this for Sisters." And I caught them like, just like, they didn't watch the whole
in and
thing.
out. Yeah,
but
the songs draw you in.
They do, yeah. Okay, Captain and Maria are married and Max is approached practicing for the festival with Von Trapp children by the Nazis and confronted about the Von Trapp house being the only one not flying the flag of the Third Reich, and wants to know when the captain will be back as he must fulfill his new role in new order when he returns. He's going to be in the Imperial Navy again, but not in the Navy he knew.
And not the same fight he had been fighting
and he's
before.
Like, and Max is like, "Well, I don't know." And he's like, "You're telling me with these kids he doesn't call and say when he's going to be home." He's like, "Would you call your kids on your..." Yeah. The festival is allowed to go on that night to assure the public nothing in Austria has changed. Gretel wonders if the flag with the black spider on it is what makes people so cross and nervous now, and worries Father will get in trouble, and Max tells them to get along with everyone as Liesel is stopped by Rolf to give a telegram to her father, now fully in the Nazi mindset. He is 100% brainwashed.
No nonsense.
No.
Yes.
The kid, there is no flirt anymore.
No gazebo.
He does not have time for that nonsense. The kids and Max arrive home to find the captain and Maria home, ripping a Nazi flag off the house. And the kids inform that they're singing in the festival that night with sheepish Max.
He's like, "Oh."
The captain is upset about the festival and that Austria is no more. And the kids all call Maria mother immediately. And Liesel asks what to do when the person you love stops loving you, with Rolf heartbreak. And they sing 16 going on 17 reprise and will wait a year or two.
That's so nice.
Yeah. Liesel is called to the captain to leave as the captain tells Maria he's been requested to the Navy and proposes that the children leave home and Austria at once. That night, the family and Max push the car to the edge of the property, planning to leave Austria before the festival announcement that they won't be performing. And the butler sees them out the window, that little snake. So the Nazis catch them right outside the gate and say the car wouldn't start and demand that Captain come accept his position that night. But he remarks he can't that night as the whole family is singing in the festival together.
That's where we're headed now.
And the Nazis agree to show nothing in Austria has changed and the captain will leave after the festival performance. The Nazis escort them to the festival and the family performs. They get their car started.
No, it's working all of
so
a sudden.
At the show, Captain addresses the crowd and would like to sing Edelweiss's love song to Austria, as he will be leaving for a long time. And the rest of his family and the crowd join in. After the family performs, Max says goodbye to the Von Trapps and starts the tally for the contest winners, as he'll miss the family and money that they could have made him. Von Trapps will sing for the last time together in an encore as Captain leaving for the Navy of the Third Reich and reprise So Long Farewell and walk off the stage.
Cuckoo! Cuckoo! I loved this part though, because they're like one at a time leaving the stage, and you don't know what's happening.
No.
But we know because we watched it 40,000 times, and so each time it was like,
Max announces the winners for the third and second prizes and is given their prizes of flowers. I put woohoo.
Yeah.
Oh, bouquet of roses. How nice.
There was a gift certificate tucked in there too, or something.
I hope so. The Von Trapps win first prize and the highest honor in Austria, but do not come to the stage and are found by the guard to be gone.
They're gone!
Yeah. Da-da. The Nazis take off looking for the Von Trapps, who hide in the abbey with the nuns, who delay the Nazis by opening the gate slowly. But Nazis swarm the abbey searching, because it's not meant to hide from your problems.
These walls are not meant for hiding.
But they are. Nazis is the only exception.
Yeah.
The Von Trapps hide in the cemetery and borrow the caretaker's car, but must go up into the hills on foot as the borders have been closed at this point. The family continues the hideout among the tombs, and Gretel asks if it would help to sing about their favorite things. This is one time we must be very quiet.
It is so like a little kid though to be like, should we sing about it? Shut it.
This is one time that won't help, and all must be very quiet as the Nazis approach their hiding spots, getting closer and closer. They are not spotted, but soon Rolf comes from the other direction, and somehow Captain thinks this is a good time to move the family and tries to reason with Rolf, who has a pistol.
I feel like they could have waited till they actually
left
5 the premises.
minutes.
Yes. They've already checked this area, so just chill.
Yep, and they're just going to be like...
Wait an hour.
Yeah.
Wait any amount of time.
The rest of the family is shooed along by the captain and confirmed by Rolf, as they only want the captain and not the rest of the family. The captain tells Rolf he'll never really be one of the Nazis.
He had to open his big mouth. Like,
I know.
He had to just egg him on. He was
right. He poked the bear.
Yeah.
Because you could tell, like, Rolf is like teetering. He was thinking about letting him go.
Yeah, and he's like, you'll never be one of them.
Yeah.
Well, now I am.
It's like, you just gotta push the stupid teenager into your agenda. Let him go and think what he wants.
Yeah, and get his little whistle out.
Yeah. And Rolf immediately calls for his lieutenant. The Captain Von Trapp runs to the family waiting in the car, and the Nazis give chase, but have car problems as 2 nuns sin and confess to Reverend Mother that they have parts from the Nazi car. I too have sinned, Reverend Mother.
My kids were like, "What is that?" I was like, "They're parts from the car. That's why their cars aren't starting."
They climb every mountain reprises as the Von Trapp family climbs into Switzerland. Fun fact.
So,
the end, by the way.
Yes, this is the end. And my kids were like, what do you mean that's the end? Do they make it? I was like, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. So, this is a very loose interpretation of the Von Trapp story. There are a lot of liberties taken.
Yes.
The Von Trapp family, like, the captain was already dead by the time this movie was made, but Maria and the children had a hand in working with the crew and the cast and everything. And they were upset by a lot of things.
They had several children of their own, too.
Yes. The Captain and Maria in real life. So, they didn't quite follow the story. But so...
They elaborated for Hollywood.
Yes. So, the Von Trapp family didn't really hike over the mountains. They took a train out of the city.
And if they had gone the way in which the movie depicted, they would have entered right into Hitler's summer home. So, we're like...
It was not going to do them any good.
Little Gretel, you're going into the lion's den. The lion's den, stop it.
Yes, they were climbing the wrong way.
But it was prettier for Hollywood.
Yes, so they wanted to film it from this angle. But yes, they were heading right towards the property of Adolf Hitler. But so, actually though, in real life, they took the train out, and then the next day, Hitler closed the borders.
That was when they closed the borders. And they
wouldn't have been able to escape otherwise. So
they escaped via Italy. They already had tour dates scheduled in the U.S. So they flew, or took a ship.
Yeah, they went to Italy, and then they went to the U.S. But so
And Maria was pregnant.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes.
know that.
Yeah, Maria
yeah,
was pregnant.
They just made it out of Austria before it was taken over. And actually, their real life home was taken over by, I forget the name, the big military guy. And Hitler actually came to their house often for meetings then. Jeez. Like the Von Trapp family
That's
home
wild.
became.
Did they ever
return?
Place. I wonder.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Well, they did for the filming.
Is that the actual house?
No, but Maria herself is in the background. House. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's not the actual house. No.
Yeah, okay.
But Maria herself, the real Maria Von Trapp, is in like the town square as Maria's coming by singing "I Have Confidence." Yeah. So but and they went back to the actual town and to do the filming, and they said like, is it gonna be weird for the people to see all the flags hanging again, is it gonna dig up old wounds? Because it wasn't that long.
No,
it was 20 years later.
Yeah,
so like it was
fresh wounds.
Yeah, it was fresh wounds, and so they were like, no, it's okay, like
this is important, blah blah blah. Yeah.
But so there's a lot of changes to the movie. Like Maria didn't really love the captain.
No, at first
she said she did. Grew to love him, but like she just wanted to be with the children in the family. I'm trying to think what else. Shoot, it all just left my brain immediately. Apparently the captain was not very strict. He was pretty.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be the pussycat.
Yeah,
like, he was in real life.
In real life, like a family member said, like he was pretty boring actually. Yeah. And Maria was kind of strict. Like she was the one that would like have a temper and yell at the kids.
I heard that too. Yeah.
So I don't know. And they changed all the kids' names in this.
Oh yeah, the oldest is not a girl too. The oldest was a boy in real life.
Yeah, so they
Liesel is not Liesel.
No.
Yeah.
Liesel, the actress Liesel, her sister actually did some of the voices, like singing voice. They added in other children singing to like make it more boisterous and make it louder. And so her sister is actually one of the main singers, and like had to do some of her notes for her and stuff. I was like, that's kind of sad though. Like your sister gets all the pretty wonderful part and you just are the background.
I know, right?
Christopher Plummer, the captain, hated filming this.
But he was in love with Julie Andrews.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No,
he had a crush on her from when he was a kid.
Okay, but he and Liesel had a little flirty. They were only like 15 years apart in real life. And they never went beyond flirting. They both said, "Oh, it was never beyond that." But yeah, they would.
He said he was intimidated by Julie Andrews because he had a crush on her growing up.
Oh, what I read, he hated to be around her. She was like a little ball of sunshine that was driving him crazy. He was Mr. Negative Nancy the whole filming. He called it the sound of mucus. He hated to work with children. Gretel gained weight towards the end of the filming, and he refused to carry her over the mountains. So they had a body double.
What a jerk!
Little Gretel is different at the end. Oh gosh!
That's the ghost of Christopher Plummer.
No. He later said like it wasn't that bad. He shouldn't have been that cynical about it. But at the time he was not happy.
Yeah.
And like they dubbed his voice. Like he had like learned to play the guitar and they dubbed it. Like little things I think made him upset. But it's a beautiful masterpiece.
I loved it.
Yeah, he said he hated the movie itself.
I was dreading watching it because it's so long. And I was like, I've seen it a million times. But it was so good. And I'm so glad I made it all the way. And you need that second part.
You do.
You need it.
It is such a good movie.
How weird to have an intermission and then stop at the wedding.
That's true. The kids would be like, "Oh, why didn't they just finish these last 15 minutes?"
That's a weird spot for an intermission. Is there anything else you want to add?
I don't know. There were so many facts about this movie.
This was not a summer movies movie. We watched this
all through childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, Liesel. One of the last scenes I think that they filmed was 16 going on 17, and she fell and like went through glass and it like ripped up her ankle. But so like she has a bandage that they covered in makeup, and then in the later versions they like edited it out. But like they did their best to hide it in the early release, and then now it's gone. So when you watch it now, you probably won't see it.
That's a shame.
If you look carefully,
keep the movies intact. Stop editing them after. That drives me nuts.
I know. But yes. Such a good movie.
Yes, such a good movie.
Sorry you had to listen to us sing so many times.
Yeah, you really got singing on this one.
I love these songs.
Oh, I would have brought water so I could actually sound better. I didn't know we were singing all of them.
Give the people
I can feel it in my throat that it's not like prepared to sing.
I'm always ready to sing.
We thank you for joining us this week with Sisters in Ebert and for supporting the channel. If you look below in the description for this video, you will see links to our social media. We are at Sisters in Ebert on Facebook and Instagram. Please like, comment, subscribe, interact with us. We would love to have you and hopefully grow this little channel and spread it around a little bit more so we can keep on keeping on.
Oh, I thought of another fun fact.
Oh, please.
One more. Julie Andrews' hair. It was long and supposed to be like a honey color or something. They dyed it and they botched it, or like bleached it. They wanted to bleach it or something.
Like the Baroness's hair?
I don't know, but so then they had to cut it all off to save it, and that's how she got her signature hairstyle.
That's what they came up with.
But she kept it for years and years then. Like that was her signature thing. So that's where it was. And they did the same thing to one of the boys. Friedrich, I think it was, and that's why he has a hat on at one point because they bleached his hair and then he was losing it in chunks and he was like bald. So he had to wear that hat.
1960s Hollywood for you. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Like and subscribe. Sorry.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week at the movies.